Well,
Hello,
hello,
Amir.
Danica. Didn't see you there. Huh? What was that? Oh, how'd I become two-time Hero Vet Award winner, you ask? Well, that's a long story, but I'll give you special people a roughly 5 to 8 minute rundown. Long, long ago, in a far-off place called Orlando, sat a 12-year-old girl who wanted to be a cardiac surgeon. This girl, aka me, had a pet guinea pig named Max, and he was my best friend. Max had lived a hearty 3 years before things started to look sour. One day, I woke up to say good morning to Max only to find him barely able to breathe in his cage. I rushed to my mom's room to wake her up, and we rushed him to the vet. Unfortunately, it was too late for Max, and because guinea pigs are prey animals, he hid his symptoms of illness for as long as possible. The vet gave him a rather pricey shot and explained that it would probably not work at this stage. And we, Max-loving people, went for the bait. I was devastated, and my mom was furious that the doctor seemed to have little to no cares about our feelings and our budget. With the help of friends and family, I eventually got to the place of acceptance, as did my mom. Soon after this, I realized that I had a new life purpose. A purpose statement, if you will. A purpose statement was to help give animals the medical attention they need in a timely and affordable fashion, while also being caring and empathetic as a veterinarian. From that point on, I knew I was meant to be a vet. After high school graduation, I left Orlando for Alabama on a college volleyball scholarship. When I got there, I was told that my would-be coach had quit and they had yet to find a new one. So I packed my bags and came back to Orlando, unsure of what my next steps would be. It wasn't until late June that I realized I could just go to Valencia College for a bit. This wasn't my first choice, because a lot of people from my high school went there. People I'd rather not see ever again. But thankfully, it ended up being a blessing in disguise, because in my second semester, I had yet to see any of those people, and I was signed up for a new student experience class. In this class, I was gently nudged to figure out how I thought my life should go, and what I needed to do and how I needed to do it to get there. It was in this class that I realized some very important things. My values include putting others before myself. My goal is to be in a position that I can share my love and knowledge of animals in a helpful and safe environment. My strengths are empathy, harmony, developer, arranger, and input, which will come in very handy when working with beings that can sense how you feel towards them, and also build connections with their owners. After I graduated from Valencia after 2 years, with a new level of personal knowledge and some great resources such as the Career Center under my belt, I went straight to FIU for 4 years, where I graduated with a master's in biology. And after a year of interning, I went to the American University of Antigua to receive my vet's license. This all came to a grand total of $215,000 if I were to pay out of pocket. But thankfully, I received a plethora of scholarships and only had to pay $100,000 out of pocket, which, let's get real, I'm not Donald Trump, so I wouldn't be receiving a small loan of $1 million. So that put me into a teensy bit of debt. I eventually dug my way out, and now I have my dream job. I take care of your pets. Large ones, small ones, you name it! As a vet, my routine consists mostly of examining, diagnosing, and treating animals, prescribing and administering animal medications, taking cell and tissue samples, performing diagnostic tests, and performing surgery on animals. Veterinarians must have good observation, communication, and judgment skills. So, in conclusion, I'm sorry, what was the question?
Created using Powtoon.